We're in a different drawing for this particular video in the chapter, and it's called Simple 3D Object.dwg. And as usual, you can download it from the library to follow along with this particular video. Now, this is a simple 3D object in AutoCAD. So if you are running AutoCAD LT, for example, some of this functionality might not be available. Just be aware of that. Now, we're running full AutoCAD with full 3D capability, but we're not going to look at 3D first. We're going to look at this little tool over here down the right-hand side. Now, if you don't have that on at the moment, you need to type NAV. Now, you'll notice as you type NAV, the suggestion menu pops up on the dynamic input, and there's one there that says Nav Bar Display. Click on it, and it says enter new value for nav bar display. It's at 1 at the moment. If I set that to 0 and press enter, you'll notice the navigation bar disappears. I've turned it off. So again, if I type NAV again, there's nav bar display again. So I'll click on it, set it to 1, and it's back again. So as long as that nav bar display variable is set to 1, the nav bar displays. And it's like a switch. 0 is off, 1 is on. Now, we're going to look at some of the functionality on there. Now, the navigation bar has lots of tools. It has a navigation wheel. So if I click on the fly out there, I've got the full navigation wheel ranging to the basic tour building wheel and the 2D wheel. I've got the full navigation wheel selected. So if I click on it now, you'll notice as well, can you see here, I get various pop-ups come up depending on what functionality I'm using. That was all about shaded. I'll talk about shading things in a minute. But at the moment, you'll notice I've got things like zoom and I've got pan. So if I click on pan, hold down the button, the wheel we can use anytime. Click and hold on the button on zoom. And can you see as I move up and down, I'm zooming in and out. Now, I can orbit as well. Now, this is a 3D solid. So if I click on orbit now and move the mouse in a particular direction, can you see it's a 3D object? Like so. So as I come around, it's doing some weird and wonderful stuff. So that's a navigation wheel. Click on the cross to close. And what we can do now is we can set this back to the view that it was originally at. So you'll notice on the ViewCube there, can you see the word top? Click on that, and it takes us back to the top view. Now, we'll touch on the ViewCube again in a minute, but we've just reset it back to the top view at the moment, which is one of the preset views in AutoCAD. You can also get to these views in the view control bar here, like so. And you can also go to view on the ribbon and click on the down arrow in the name views, and there's top, bottom, etc. there as well. So if I click on top there, that would also take me to a top view, but you'll notice it zooms right to the extents. If it does that, just roll back on the wheel a couple of notches so that you haven't got it filling the screen. Now I'm going to come down here. You can see we've got pan. That'll take us into real-time pan. And we've also got some zoom functionality here. So if I click on that fly out there and do something like zoom window, click on zoom window, I click once, drag the window, click again, and you can see it zooms in. So it's a bit different to the zoom window in the real-time zoom. There are 2 clicks, basically. I can go back to that flyout, which is that one there, and I want zoom previous. Takes me back again, like so. I can also do a quick orbit on the navigation bar as well. Do a free orbit there. If you click and hold on the left-hand mouse button while you're in free orbit, you can see you're free orbiting like so. Now, I can then just right-click and exit that. You'll notice there's loads of functionality on that shortcut menu that you can go off and navigate as well. I'll click on exit for the moment. Now, you can see with that free orbit, we've put it in a weird position. ViewCube looks a bit odd. We're going to look at the ViewCube in a second. But what we are going to do, we're going to go to this 2D wireframe on the view control, and we're going to change the visual style to conceptual. Now, you get a much, much more realistic view of your 3D object. You'll notice as well that a little pop-up there talking about 3D performance came up. You can obviously work with AutoCAD with your graphics card and so on and change the 3D performance. Now, the ViewCube is looking a bit odd at the moment. So if we click on the home button on the ViewCube, that takes us to a nice isometric view. You'll notice we're now in the southwest isometric view on the view controls. Now, the ViewCube is great. I can go to the top view, like so. I can rotate using the arrows, like so as well. I can click on a corner and go back to an isometric view. I can also now hover over the ViewCube and right click, and I can set the current view as the home view. So if I click there like that, that southwest isometric view is now the home view. So if I go to top like that and then click on the home icon there, it takes me to the southwest isometric view. It's kind of useful. So that's the ViewCube when you're working in 3D. It's really handy for that. And also you can still use the navigation bar as well. You've still got things like free orbit. So if I click there, free orbit again, click and hold the mouse button, I can do that orbit again as much as I like. I can utilize these. If I click on the little circle, can you see it rotates about the axis of the circle? Click on this circle, rotates the other way about the axis, and so on. Right click, exit the free orbit, and I can come back here. There's the top just there. Can you just see it there? There's the top view. Rotate again with the ViewCube back to the north at the top, and we're back to where we were before. If I now go to Visual Style and go 2D Wireframe, we're back to the beginning. So that's utilizing your ViewCube and your navigation bar, and also touching a little bit on 3D in AutoCAD.